This is NXT. Kicks off with a tag team match that's in the tournament to get to the titles, of course. We have Big Kaz and Enzo Amore versus Ty Dillinger and Jason Todd. These two have actually managed to come up from being jobbers, and they're actually looking a lot more serious. They've got a good look to them. They don't have like a gimmick or a thing yet. No sort of real personality, but they seem fairly good in ring. Yeah, this is a good solid match. Had an interesting story, like, they almost won. It was a good back and forth, and then, brutal. Enzo ran off the ropes and just got caught in the face with a super kick, and from that point he was sort of out of it. Put Enzo in the corner. As he was running in, Colin Cassidy dived through the middle rope to basically act as a block. So he took a hit for his partner. That's like good, clever teamwork. And then as they're about to finish off Enzo, the referee's got his back turned to the Jason Todd. I can't tell the difference between them at the moment. Between one of Jason and Ty. Enzo's on his shoulder, sorry. And Big Kaz gets in, big boots. Enzo falls on him, pins him. Good match, clever little story. Okay, we get Renee and Sami Zayn backstage. I don't know who they assigned to be his tag partner, but apparently they're not medically cleared. Tyson Kidd and Justin Gabriel, I really like these two together. They're like two guys that were dropping off the face of the earth and turned heel, and it's worked. Tyson Kidd is running with this gimmick. And they're basically just mocking Sami, going, you don't have any friends! Fact! Like Tyson Kidd's little signature he's getting there. Sami Zayn brings up the fact he's beaten both of them, and if he has to beat them both himself, he will. And then we get, as Adam Rose gets brought in by the Rosebuds, put down, the Rosebuds walk away, and he's like, don't worry, you're not alone there, Sami Zayn. Don't be a lemon, be a rosebud. It's like, but no context. He just said that line. He didn't, like, seem to aim it at the other two. It just sort of said his catchphrases. Gotta, like, work it in there in a believable way. But that means we're gonna have Tyson Kidd, Justin Gabriel versus Adam Rose and Sami Zayn. So, interesting combination of personalities there. Then we sort of got an awkward ending to this, where Sami Zayn is like, well, I guess I'm a rosebud. Then there's quite a bit of silence. Adam Rose points the lollipop at him. Renee looks at Sami, and it's like, yes. And then Sami eats the lollipop. Not the best promo of all time, but I suppose it gets the story across. Well, this is weird. We've got Xavier Woods just being himself after the potential gimmick change, which we've not seen anything of. And I don't think you saw anything of them on Raw. There's the team of Big E, Kofi and Xavier. So that's a bit strange. But CJ Parker and Xavier have an okay match. Xavier does do an impressive spot where he's on the top turnbuckle. CJ Parker's pretty much all the way across the ring. Then he steps sideways onto the ropes and just leaps right across the ring. Didn't get in the victory. And then CJ Parker hits, gets him in, fireman carry, and sort of spins into a Samoan drop. Not much else to say, not a fan of CJ Parker. I'm a lot more interested in Xavier Woods' new gimmick, but didn't see either of that. Okay, Cody Rhodes' wife directs everyone to the screen, and there's a video of Tyler Breeze saying it's time for Prince Pretty to cash in his title opportunity. And then once he wins that belt, he's going to wash the uggo off it, and you have the prettiest champion of all time. But that was it. He didn't actually say when, where, or how. I've got to assume we've still got quite a few weeks until this special, because I think it's end of September. So it'd be weird for him to say he's cashing it now and then it's then, or especially because he didn't put in a date, so that's a bit weird. And next we have Bayley. I love this woman. And she is facing the worst thing in wrestling today. Eva Marie. Who's got a bit of a more interesting entrance where she sort of sits on a cube for a bit and then comes down and sucks. Oh, she's just so awful. Oh my god, I cannot express. It's just her body, the way she moves. I've done professional wrestling. I've trained people. She has no idea how she's meant to be landing or reacting or selling. She is awful. Ah, the crowd are not happy to see Eva Marie, but they are happy with Bayley, and she gets the phenomenal "Bayley's gonna hug you" chance. I hope that can come over to the main roster. And yeah, there's just lots of negative chants shouted at Eva Marie. She's just terrible. And then Bayley eventually does get the belly to Bayley, pins Eva Marie, and everyone is happy because Eva Marie then leaves. Love Bayley. I think she's more than ready to come up, but it's just wait for an opportunity, because let's look at the facts. Emma didn't do too well when she came up. Bo Dallas is doing alright. Adam Rose did not do too well when he came up. WWE, your NXT talent are phenomenal and they are ready to come up. But if you do not have a storyline ready for them, it's best to keep them in NXT a bit longer until you figure out a position. Give them a feud to come straight into. That's how you need to bring someone up. Okay, main event tag team match is really nice. Adam Rose, underrated talent. Sami Zayn, of course, is phenomenal. Tyson Kidd, Justin Gabriel, all really good in-ring competitors. Given that rule, even Adam Rose is showing off some more of his high flying. We're going from the top rope, doing a somersault to the outside onto the others. But with the haluva kick, Sami Zayn gets the pinfall victory over Justin Gabriel. And they actually progress in the... I didn't realise this was actually part of the tag team tournament. So they progress. I can't see them getting to the end. I can see like Tyson Kidd costing the victory. I just can't wait to get a really good long personal singles match between Sami Zayn and Tyson Kidd. That's where I think this is heading. And that's going to be a phenomenal match. Good episode of NXT. Really good seeing the guys. Some of them are now really coming into their own. And some of them are ready to come up, but it's good to keep them here until they actually have a proper spot for them. That's where we've rushed it before. And that is that. Until next time, TTFN.